And Rachel Willis-Sørensen joins me now. Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So it is your first time performing at Carnegie Hall, having this recital at Carnegie Hall. What does this mean to you?
It's such an honor to add my voice to the historical voices who have sung there before, and all the musicians. I'm really thrilled. I'm really excited about it, and I'm so excited about the program we've put together, particularly Andrew Lloyd's piece Amaranthine. It's something really special. And
you have performed all over the world. So how do you prepare, physically and mentally when you're about to go on?
I like to do a lot of specific vocal warm-ups that help me to make sure my muscles are engaged in the right way in the body. I do breathing exercises, I do some meditating, and I think the real war is up here. You know, you have to control the narrative, so I like to focus on some positive adjectives that I'd like to embody in my performance. That really helps me.
Like what?
So I say, for example, supported, beautiful, engaged, or sometimes I'll add a character adjective relative to the character I'm portraying. So some melancholy or lunar, or sometimes something that gives me a color to contribute to the piece that evening.
Those are good ideas.
It helps me a lot. I recommend. Otherwise, your thoughts will be like fraudulent. I don't deserve to be here. I'm not very good at this. That's what happens to everyone. So, but anyway, so I just control the narrative.
Well, something great also is you post a lot on social media. So how does that connect you with the opera fans?
Well, the thing is, at first, it was like I thought I was maybe sharing my insights into a void, but I wanted to provide an insight, a series of insights for young singers that I found were conspicuously missing as I developed my own career. But then there's so many people, even non-singers, who say they love watching the vocal warm-ups. So it's sort of become my little thing. Every Wednesday I post a warm-up, like things that I do to help train my voice, and it's really wonderful. And then I find in the performances, sometimes people come from all over the world, and I mean, I remember a woman saying she came from Norway to Austria, and she had never been to the opera before, but she found me on Instagram, and so she came to watch me at the Vienna State Opera. So it has a great overlap with actually my job, which is performing in opera houses.
Yeah, and it's wonderful. You can really, develop a whole new audience through social media. Yeah. All right, speaking of performances, we are so lucky you're going to perform a piece for us. So can you tell us about it?
Yes, so Andrew Lloyd's piece Amaranthine was commissioned by the Latter-day Saint Arts organization, and they have organized all of this concert. This is the third movement of 5 movements. It's actually written a cappella, so it's perfect for this context. You didn't even need to have a piano. And this piece, Amaranthine, is about the reluctant surrender to the truth that was always in you, kind of like a coming home to yourself with a brazen authenticity. And this piece finds itself in the middle, where the person is like finally facing themselves. So it's called Heaven and I Wept Together.
I love that song. I mean, I love the title. All right.
It's moving.
Thank you.
Thank you. I laughed in the morning's eyes. I triumphed and I saddened with all weather. Heaven and I wept together. Oh, and its sweet tears were salt with more